The 80-20th rule, also known as the Pareto principle, is a powerful concept that can revolutionize your approach to productivity, time management, and goal achievement. It suggests that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. Originally conceived by Italian economist Vilfredo Pareto in the 19th century, who noticed that 80% of Italy's wealth was owned by 20% of the population, the rule has since been applied to numerous fields, from business to personal development. Understanding the 80-20th rule. At its core, the 80-20th rule is about focus and efficiency. It implies that a small portion of your actions leads to the majority of your outcomes. For example, in business, 20% of customers often generate 80% of the revenue. In time management, 20% of your tasks may contribute to 80% of your success. In relationships, 20% of your interactions likely account for 80% of the value you get from them. The key is to identify and focus on that vital 20% to achieve maximum impact. How to apply the 80-20th rule in your life. Identify your high-impact activities. Take a step back and evaluate your work, habits, and goals. What are the 20% of tasks that bring the most significant results? Is it the time you spend brainstorming new ideas, networking, or perhaps focusing on deep, uninterrupted work? Prioritize these activities over low-impact tasks like checking emails or attending unproductive meetings. Eliminate or delegate low-value tasks. Once you've identified your high-value activities, you need to minimize time spent on the remaining 80% that yields little return. Delegate, automate, or eliminate these tasks where possible. This will free up time and energy to focus on what truly matters. Focus on quality over quantity. The 80-20th rule reminds us that doing more does not necessarily equate to achieving more. It's better to spend time on a few high-quality actions rather than trying to do everything. For instance, if you're creating content for a YouTube channel, focus on producing fewer but higher quality videos that resonate deeply with your audience rather than churning out a high volume of average content. Apply the rule across different areas of your life. The 80-20th rule is not just for business or productivity. It can be applied to your health, relationships, finances, and personal growth. For example, in fitness, focus on the 20% of exercises that give you 80% of the results. In relationships, nurture the 20% of connections that bring you the most joy and fulfillment. Continuously refine and adapt. The 80-20th rule is not static. As your life, goals, and circumstances change, so will the 20% that brings the most value. Regularly assess your priorities and adjust your focus to stay on track with your evolving vision. Benefits of living by the 80-20th rule. Increased productivity. By focusing on fewer high-impact tasks, you'll get more done in less time. Less stress. You no longer feel the pressure to do everything. Instead, you focus on the essential activities that truly matter. Better results. By allocating your time and resources where they make the biggest difference, you'll achieve more significant outcomes. More time for what you love. With fewer, more meaningful tasks on your plate, you'll have more time for hobbies, relationships, and self-care. Conclusion. The 80-20th rule is a simple yet powerful principle that can help you work smarter, not harder. By identifying the small portion of your efforts that produces the majority of your results, you can achieve more by doing less. Focus on what truly matters, eliminate distractions, and watch as your productivity, happiness, and success skyrocket.